Let me start by saying this. College athletics is hard. So for all the parents that are asking me they're confused, you shouldn't be confused, because this is why. The number one way to get your kid better is to make sure that they work hard. A lot of you guys, which you guys are basketball moms and momagers and things like that, and basketball dads, which is a great thing, you should be in your kid's life. But then again, if you're not telling them, hey man, if you ain't better than this kid, or you're not better than this kid, and being realistic, not being like, oh, my kid's better than them. Well, to who? To you, right? That's what will help you guys really get them to the next level. You can't hurt them in their process by telling them that they're better than this kid that's on their team, when it may not be the truth. It could be the truth, it may not be the truth, right? I speak from a vantage point similar to a lot of people out there in America. I wasn't a 5-star. I wasn't even ranked. I didn't have no stars by my name, right? And regardless if I went to North Carolina or not, I went Division I. I played Division I basketball, right? And so I tell you guys all the time, you have to be ready for your opportunity when it presents itself. So that takes work. That takes repetition in the gym. You can't have no scholarship offers and somebody takes time to go see you and you have a bad game. You just can't. Just like if you're going for a job interview, you can't bomb the interview or you're not going to get the job. That is essentially what you're doing. That is basketball. That is college basketball. That's the business of college basketball. And I'm trying to understand who in you guys' journey has told y'all that this is easy. It's not. As a high schooler, 16, 17 years old, I woke up at 4 in the morning every morning and got on the track and ran. How many of your children are doing that? And then after I ran, I got in the gym and I worked on my game every single day. How many of your children are doing that? So that's hard to do. That takes sacrifice. My dad woke up every morning at 5 in the morning to take me to the gym. That takes sacrifice. So it's not that you get kids aren't good. You're not better than the 2,000 kids that are about to get scholarships in the 2024 class, right? It's 20,000 of you for 2,000 to 2,500 spots every year. So explain to me how everyone's going to get 2,500. You're not. People are going to get left out. That is the truth. And you need to be okay with that. But what I'm trying to teach is when you work hard and you work your butt off, you still may not get the result. That's life. But what it's going to teach you is to fight. And because you work hard, and even if you don't get it, it taught you to fight for something, which that lasts throughout your entire life, because you're going to fight. Most of you guys don't want to put in the work because you're afraid that you might not get the result that you want. And that's not why you work. You work hard to really be better for yourself. You try to do something, accomplish something a bit bigger than you, right? And you put in the work to try to be a better version of yourself. So for you guys that think this is easy, it's not easy. And then for you guys that get the opportunity to play, it's about to get even harder, right? And then when you become a starter in college, it's going to get harder. And then if you have aspiration to go be an NBA or pro player, it's going to get harder. All right. It doesn't get easier. There's levels. It gets harder. Every level you go to, or every level that you're about to embark on, it gets harder. Middle school may have been easy. High school about to be hard. High school is easy for you. College is about to be hard. There's new levels, right? And so I just want you guys to understand that this is not easy by any means. I'm not trying to tear dreams apart, but I'm going to tell you the real, right? You can do it. But how much work are you putting in? And if you're not putting in that type of work, if you're not putting in the work as the next man because you feel like, well, I don't got to put in that type of work. I'll tell you, you got to work 3 times harder than a dude that's better than you just to catch up. You can't work the same. So if you don't have that mentality, you don't have that level of mindset to try to be like, man, I got to outwork these dudes, because what happens is a lot of the talented guys think that they're talented, which is a fixed mindset. If you read Mindset by Carol Dweck. It's a fixed mindset. They think, well, I don't got to work it. I'm good. Those kids always get passed up by a guy like me who just keep working, because I wasn't the best player. I sat on the bench because I wasn't the best player. I kept working. I have a similar story to all you guys that I talk to. I'm not talking from a 5-star point of view. I wasn't a 5-star. I'm not talking from that. I'm talking from a guy that was overlooked, the underdog, that had a chip on his shoulder. I'm talking about most of you guys that follow me. That's the point of view that I'm talking from. And so when I'm telling you, man, you got to put in the work. You can't make excuses. You got to put in the work, because no one cares. No one cared that I wasn't getting recruited. No one cared that dudes was better than me. No one cared that I didn't have scholarship offers. The only person that cared was me and my family. And even then, my dad was like, man, if you don't get no scholarship offer, you're going to be all right. So I wanted it bad for myself because I wanted to prove to me and I wanted to prove to people that thought I wasn't going to do it that I could go play Division I basketball. And then when I got there, I worked harder to let coach know I belong here. And I let the dudes know I belong here. And I let my opponents know I belong here. So the work never stops. You have to always work. You have to always put in the work every day. And when someone is better than you, you got to put in more work. Twice, 3 times to catch them. And if you don't understand that common, that's it. That's the sauce. That's the secret sauce. You got to outwork people that are better than you. Right? And there's people better than me right now. I got to outwork them. It is what it is. That's life. If you want something in life, you got to push forward. You got to try to go get it. It's not going to be easy. So sending a highlight tape in because you scored a couple buckets this weekend or last weekend, that don't matter to us. Because can you do it every weekend? When I come show you and you under pressure because I come watch you because you sent me a highlight tape and you don't play well, I'm not coming back to watch you. You can think that's wrong or not. Man, I already got people that I'm recruiting. You trying to take one of those guys' spots. I'm not coming back to watch you if you have a bad game. That's why you got to be in the gym to be ready. So if you have a bad game, I'm not coming back. Especially if you're not on my radar. If you're on my radar, I've been recruiting you, man, I give you another chance because I've been talking to you. I've been recruiting you. I've watched you play good before. If I have never seen you and you send me a highlight tape and you play bad, you miss your opportunity. That's most people. Most people won't even take the time to go see you. Let's talk about that. I said I would go see you. But I'm adding something to my schedule that wasn't already on there. So you got to have a great game so I can come back and see you again. Like, man, he was pretty good. Let me see him again. So understand this part, people. This is not easy. Like, man, y'all think this is easy? You're in the wrong sport. This is not easy. I'm not trying to, like I said, I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. This is hard, but it can be done. And if you don't know, I'm living proof that it can be done. Did nobody think I was good? And the people that said they were, they lying. They didn't. I became one or two Division I players out of my group, and I probably was the worst one out of all of 5th, 6th best. But I put the work in. And I got around people that was better than me, and they pushed me. And I got around coaches that, didn't believe in me, that made me go harder. And then I got around coaches that did believe in me, and they pushed me to another level, right? You need people in your life. You need people in your corner to believe in you. You do. But you got to believe in yourself first. You don't believe in you now. It don't matter if people believe in you, you don't believe in yourself. I believe that I can go D1. So you should believe that you can go D1. And then you should put the work in to back up your belief. So, but all the parents that think this is easy and actually oh, I'm confused, and there shouldn't be no confusing. The hard work that your child is going to put in, that needs to put in, and the amount of work that he or she has to put in is not bare minimum. They're going to have to go above and beyond. They're going to have to eat, sleep, drink basketball. They can't go to birthday parties. They can't go to parties. They can't go to football games. They can't go to all these vacations that people be going. You can't do that if you try. I miss family reunions, vacations, all kind of stuff just because I play basketball. You know how many family reunions I've missed in my life because I was hooping? So you have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice time. You have to sacrifice fun to try to be a college basketball player. And if you don't think it takes all that, then it's the wrong sport for you. The people that really want to be good don't really have a social life. It is what it is. And if you like social life and you can do both, hey man, more power to you. For me, a guy like me that didn't have no offers, nobody was recruiting me, I ain't had no social life. Couldn't have one. Because my focus on, I'm going D1. And that's all I cared about. That's all I focused on. I ain't care about making no friends, nothing. Now, y'all may think that's crazy. Hey, but I went D1 and I got what I wanted, and I have great friends now that I met in college. I have great teammates that I had in college. I have great experiences going overseas, going to China, going to Bahamas, things like that to play basketball. I have great experiences because I sacrificed when I was in high school. So my question for you today, parents and kids, what are you sacrificing to make your dream a reality? Because it's not easy. So I don't know who told y'all that. Whoever told y'all that, they lying. You can't, it's no just, oh, I'm gonna do this and this is gonna happen. No, you have to be better than everyone else, or at least get yourself into the 2,500 club. That's who gonna get, that's how many spots gonna be open this year. Probably about 2,500, right? And it's 20,000, at least 20,000 kids that are playing high school basketball that are seniors this year, at least. And we're just talking about high school. We're not talking about junior college guys. We're not talking about international guys. We're not talking about portal guys. So if you want to get a scholarship, you got to do more than them. So that's hard. That's not easy. So I just want y'all to know that, like, there is no secret sauce to this besides work. And if you put in the work, you still might not get what you want. That's life. But what work teaches you is, in this generation, I want you to understand this. What the work teaches you is, it teaches you how to fight. It teaches you how to fight. Am I going to fight for what I believe in? Am I going to fight for what I want? Because one day you're going to be a father and you're going to have to fight every day. One day you're going to have a wife, and every day in your relationship, you are going to have to fight, or a husband, wife or a husband. You're going to have to fight in their relationship to make it work. You don't just wake up and be great every day. You got to fight for everything that you want that's worth having. You have to fight in your life every day. Nothing in life that's worth having comes easy. Nothing in life that is worth having comes easy. So if you want easy, basketball, athletics, not the sport for you. You have to understand that life is going to throw you a lot of different curveballs. All right. It's going to give you a lot of different challenges. But working hard at something is going to teach you how to fight. And it's going to teach you how to stay persevere through bad times, good times, right? Because it's not always going to be good. Life. Your career not always going to be good. You're not always going to play well. You're going to miss opportunities. But are you going to keep fighting? Are you going to keep pushing to the goal that you said that's your goal? Are you going to keep pushing? Are you going to keep fighting? It ain't going to be easy. But like I said, I'm here to help you through the journey, because I'm more like you than I'm nothing like a 5-star. I wasn't a 5-star. I'm nothing like a highly touted recruit. That wasn't me. I'm the dude that didn't nobody think, they ain't see me coming. And I just kept working, and they were like, man, who this kid? That's who I am. So I'm trying to teach you how to become that kid. And the way that I did it was work. And if you're not willing to put in the work, if you're not willing to wake up in the morning, if you're not willing to sacrifice, then you're not putting in enough work to accomplish your dream. How bad do you want it? So I hope that helps as always. Man, I'm trying to get you guys to understand, man, please watch this video and share it with somebody that need it. Share them, tell them to watch the whole thing. Share the video with someone that needs it. Because everybody's not going to listen. I'm okay with that. But somebody out there is going to listen to what I'm saying, and it's going to help them. And that's all I want. If I get one person to listen, I'm good, right? I love all you guys. But, man, whoever told y'all this is easy, they lied to you. That's not true. Keep working. Keep grinding. Keep being your best version of yourself. Keep striving for greatness. And be great today. Let me start by saying this. College athletics